Did you know there's a country where metro stations look like royal palaces? And its food is so important it's protected by law? Welcome to Uzbekistan. This Central Asian gem is a land of rich history, beautiful culture, and surprising contrasts. Join us as we explore this fascinating country that's been a crossroads of civilizations for thousands of years. Let's start with the basics. Uzbekistan is a landlocked country nestled in the heart of Central Asia. But it's not just any landlocked country. It's one of only 2 double landlocked countries in the world. That means it's surrounded by other landlocked countries. Uzbekistan shares borders with 5 neighbors: Kazakhstan to the north, Kyrgyzstan to the northeast, Tajikistan to the southeast, Afghanistan to the south, and Turkmenistan to the southwest. With a population of around 35 million people, Uzbekistan is the most populous country in Central Asia. Its capital and largest city is Tashkent, a modern metropolis that blends Soviet-era architecture with gleaming new skyscrapers and lush green spaces. But to truly understand Uzbekistan, we need to step back in time. This country was once at the very heart of the ancient Silk Road, a network of trade routes that connected China with Europe and the Middle East. Cities like Samarkand and Bukhara became legendary stops along this route, attracting merchants, scholars, and adventurers from across the known world. These ancient cities are still jewels in Uzbekistan's crown today. Samarkand, with its iconic Registan Square, is often called one of the most beautiful cities in the world. Picture 3 massive madrasas, Islamic schools, covered in intricate blue tiles, their minarets reaching towards the sky. It's a sight that has left travelers awestruck for centuries. Bukhara, another Silk Road city, is like an open-air museum. Its old town is packed with over 140 protected buildings, including ancient mosques, mausoleums, and bustling bazaars that have barely changed since medieval times. Walking through its narrow streets feels like stepping back in time to the days when camel caravans brought exotic goods from distant lands. But Uzbekistan isn't just about its past. Its culture and traditions are very much alive today. Take plov, for example. This hearty dish of rice, meat, carrots, and spices is so important to Uzbek culture that it's been recognized by UNESCO. It's part of the country's intangible cultural heritage. Every region has its own special recipe, and families often gather to prepare and share this beloved meal. Speaking of food, did you know that bread is considered sacred in Uzbekistan? You'll never see an Uzbek person throw away bread or place a loaf upside down. It's a sign of deep respect for this staple food that has sustained people through good times and bad. Uzbek hospitality is legendary. If you're lucky enough to be invited into an Uzbek home, prepare to be treated like family. You'll be offered the best seat, plied with endless cups of green tea, which is far more popular than coffee here, and encouraged to eat until you can barely move. It's all part of the warm, welcoming culture that makes visitors fall in love with this country. Now let's talk about some modern surprises. Remember those palace-like metro stations we mentioned? That's the Tashkent Metro, and it's truly a sight to behold. Each station is a work of art, decorated with marble, mosaics, and chandeliers that wouldn't look out of place in a royal residence. It's been called one of the most beautiful metro systems in the world, and for good reason. Despite these modern touches, traditional culture still plays a huge role in Uzbek life. You'll see people wearing colorful, ikat-patterned fabrics and distinctive square skullcaps called dapi. Music is an integral part of life here, with instruments like the dutar, a 2-stringed lute, providing the soundtrack to both everyday life and special celebrations. Speaking of celebrations, Uzbek weddings are something else entirely. They're often massive affairs with hundreds of guests, lasting for days and featuring elaborate feasts, music, and dancing. It's a chance for families to show off their hospitality, and for communities to come together and enjoy a celebration. But like any country, Uzbekistan faces its challenges. One of the most pressing is the Aral Sea disaster, once the world's 4th largest lake. The Aral Sea has shrunk dramatically due to Soviet-era irrigation projects that diverted its source rivers. Today, much of it is a vast desert, with abandoned fishing boats sitting on sand where waves once lapped. It's a stark reminder of the environmental challenges facing the region. On a more positive note, Uzbekistan is known for its white gold cotton. The country is one of the world's top cotton producers, and the fluffy bowls have long been a symbol of national pride. However, there are ongoing efforts to diversify the economy and modernize agricultural practices. Now let's wrap up with some fun and surprising facts about Uzbekistan. We've already mentioned that it's one of only two double landlocked countries in the world, the other being Liechtenstein. But did you know that Uzbekistan is home to Registan Square in Samarkand, often considered one of the most beautiful squares in the world? Or that people here often drink green tea more than coffee, sipping it throughout the day from small bowls rather than cups? From its Silk Road heritage to its mouth-watering plov, from its stunning metro stations to the environmental challenges of the Aral Sea, Uzbekistan is a country of fascinating contrasts. It's a place where ancient traditions and warm hospitality meet modern ambitions and global challenges. If you enjoyed learning about Uzbekistan, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to World Factboox for more amazing country facts. There's a whole world out there waiting to be discovered, and we're here to help you explore it, one country at a time.